No Jehovah's Witnesses are coming through this door. Adam here, and welcome to another On the Couch Rewind. So, alright, so this week is the week of Poltergeist. And when I mean week of, I mean I'm just going to be reviewing the original. Because that's the only one I own. This one. The good one. The best one. In anticipation for, well, what's obviously going to be the shitty remake. But I'll reserve judgment when I see that Friday. So, Poltergeist, this classic, which has a very huge argument as to whether who the actual director is, which I'm not really gonna get into because it doesn't really matter who directed it and whatnot. So the plot is a suburban home. The suburban home of the Freeleys is being visited by spirits called Poltergeist, and for a brief time they just accept it. They accept the fact that they have this phenomenon going on. They're excited and all that. But then all of a sudden something happens. Their daughter is kidnapped and sucked into the spirit world by the poltergeist. And so the family must do everything they can in order to get them back. So I'm not really going to get into characters and all that, but so mostly because I want to keep this short because one, my battery is halfway dead. It's halfway dead. And I do want to get this online so I don't forget. But I am going to talk about them. I really am. I am going to talk about a good chunk of them. Or I'm going to talk about most of them. First off, JoBeth Williams, really the main character of this movie, plays Diana Freely, the mother. And first off, smoking hot. I don't know what she looks like today, but goddamn is she hot. Was she hot? And I'm sure she's fucking gorgeous today. No doubt about that. But goddamn is she great in this. She's just fantastic. I mean, and it really goes for everybody here. You believe she's a mother. You get it. You get that she's a mom. That she cares about her children. She will do anything to protect them. She will go into the spirit world herself to save her child. And honestly, this is like one of the best and speaking of like huge feminist movies recently, I consider this one. I do, because this is very much a mother who, she's a stay-at-home mom, but you know what, that's fine. But she is a person. She's a person who cares very deeply for her children, will do everything she can to protect them. She won't abandon them. She won't let anything happen to them. She is that mother. She's that mother everyone has. Like this in that situation, that is a mother that everyone has. And she is indeed the main character. Like, Hell, she gets the top billing in this movie. She is the main character of this movie. She's the one we solely focus on. Is this mom who this stay-at-home mom who really is the one that does the most. She's the one that does the most. She does everything she can to get her daughter back. But let's not forget Craig T. Nelson, who is awesome in this. He's the father. He's the father of this family. Again, same thing as Jo Beth Williams. He does everything he can to protect her. But again, you believe these two are in love. You believe he loves his children. I mean, when like the next scene after they find out she is in the spirit world, after they find out Carol Ann is in the spirit world, it cuts straight to a university where Craig T. Nelson is talking to Beatrice Straight, saying, like, my daughter's been kidnapped. She's sucked into the spirit world. I don't know who to turn to. I can't even go to the police about this because they aren't going to believe me. And when it reveals what he looks like, it looks like he hasn't slept in weeks. Like, he looks like shit. Like, you can tell this guy is broken without his daughter. Like, he is literally just devastated that his daughter may not come back, but he's going to do everything he can. And the same thing with Jo Beth Williams. Jo Beth Williams, like, she has a stronger face, actually. Like she is, I mean, emotionally she is the most distraught. But she is the but she really keeps that face of, I'm trying to be strong for the rest of my family, but whenever she talks to her daughter or hears her daughter, she just breaks down. And you know what? That's believable. It is believable for a mother to hear the voice of her child and just break down and go, I want you back home. We need you back home. We're going to get you back home. She just breaks down. And that's another thing about this movie. This is a tear-jerking movie. This is probably the one horror movie that makes me cry. Like, I cry at this movie. Fuck, when I watched it today, I cried. I fucking cried. I'm just like... Oh, God. I hope she gets her back. I hope so. I was like, of course she does, but what it comes down to is the chemistry between Jo Beth Williams, Craig T. Nelson, and her kids. It comes down to that. Heather O'Rourke as Carol Ann, and I'm not gonna go into anything else other than her character. Goddamn, she's adorable. She is. She is goddamn precious. She is what Dakota Fanning wishes she was. She is exactly what Dakota Fanning wishes she was when she was 5. She really wishes she was that goddamn adorable. Abigail Breslin, okay, yeah, she is adorable. She was adorable when she was a kid, but Dakota Fanning wishes she was that. Dakota Fanning wishes she was Heather O'Rourke. Because here's this little girl who I'm pretty sure never really had a whole lot of acting experience, especially when she's like, I think 5 or 6 when she did this movie, and she's just, god damn, is she adorable. She is. She just, like, the first scene she's in, she's talking to TV, and you're just, oh, she's talking to dead people. And then when she's burying the bird, Tweety, or, well, first, when she finds out her mom is about to flush the dead bird down the toilet, Jo Beth Williams just like, and then looks, and there's Heather, and there's Carol Ann. I'm like, oh God! It's like, oh my God, that's traumatizing. You don't, no, you don't do that. Don't do that. And just in the whole her bearing the bird thing. Yeah, it's long. It's padded, but God damn, it's adorable. Her brother Robbie, I can't remember the actor's name. Again, you can believe this kid is scared of a lot of things. This kid, like, he's 8 years old. He's scared of thunder. I'm pretty sure he grew up to be Mark Wahlberg and got a teddy bear. He, like, God bless him, because he's the one who gets the most shit. Well, him, Joe Beth Williams, and Heather O'Rourke are the ones who gets the most shit done to them. But this kid, man, I feel bad for this kid. He's the one. He's like the professor dude in the Evil Dead remake, where he always gets stabbed. He's the one who was always getting stabbed and yet still comes out okay. It's the same thing with this kid. He is the one who gets attacked the most, and yet he is perfectly. It's like, there is no way this kid is mentally sane afterwards. There is no way that this kid is okay after this ordeal, because he gets attacked by a fucking tree, he's scared of lightning and thunder, he freaks out over the fact that he just realized his sister's stuck in a TV, and he gets attacked by a fucking clown doll. Okay, a fucking clown doll. That thing is, why would you buy that? Why would you buy that for your kids? It's like, you're just asking for them to have nightmares every night. Why would you do that? It's like, and I'll get to, and depending on the remake, I'll get to that clown when I see that movie. But I have my problems with that clown, and not because it's terrifying. But this clown is really terrifying because it doesn't look evil. It doesn't. It's just a clown, so you know it's evil. The oldest daughter, and again, I'm not going to get into what was her personal life, but honestly, she was kind of that character I didn't really have a connection with. Like, she was just there. She was just there. She was the teenage girl that was just there. Not saying the actress was bad. She wasn't. She really wasn't. She has some good, funny moments, but other than that, she just came on screen and all that. She just really wasn't interesting. She wasn't. Honestly, I would have been fine if it was just a family of four. Really, that's all I'm saying. That's really all I'm saying. Trying to think now. Beatrice Straight, is excellent in this. She's like the Ghostbuster before the Ghostbuster, basically. Except she's very believable. You believe that she's a smart person who actually has done a hobby, who has made this a hobby, but she doesn't like act crazy or anything. But she's very intelligent in her field of parapsychology, and she sorry, I'm tired. And she definitely wants to. She genuinely wants to help this family get their daughter back. She's not doing this for fame. She's not doing this for anything else. She genuinely wants to help her family. Like, now she also wants to do this for research. She wants to prove that yes, this has happened. But she also does. She actually genuinely wants to help this family. She actually, and she says she will do everything she can to help the Freelys get Carol Ann back. Zelda Rubinstein deserves a goddamn Oscar for this. She really does. Zelda Rubinstein as Tangina, the medium, deserves an Oscar. This was like one of her earliest movies. If I'm correct, this was her first role, and she is damn good in it. She is. She just oozes charisma in this, and she's got that southern, like, little sweet little old lady southern drawl going on. It's adorable. It's goddamn adorable. It really is. She's fucking great in this movie. She's just fan-fucking-tastic in this film. Oh god. And she's hilarious too. She is. Like when she straight up says like, yeah, I can understand what people are saying through their minds. It's just, I don't like trick questions. It's fucking great because it's very evident that this tiny, small, 4-foot woman is not to be fucked with. She isn't, because she knows her thing. She's a psychic. She knows her shit. She knows her shit. But she's also hilarious because she's also a bit of a coward, sort of. Like, she's like, oh no, I'll go in. It's like, you've never done this before. It's like, neither have you. You're right. You go. Like, thanks. But she obviously just has a blast in this movie. She does. She's having a fucking ball with this. Special effects are fantastic. Like, not an ounce of CGI in this. This is all practical. This, hell, it got an Oscar nomination for best visual effects, and it's well earned. It is well earned. This is some of the best special effects I've ever seen in a horror film ever. Like, I am in awe by these special effects. I am. Like, they're just, hell, like the skeletons in the pool. Those are real skeletons. Those are real fucking skeletons. People got pissed at this, but goddamn, those are real fucking skeletons that they were using. That's fucking terrifying. And the music, again, the music got nominated for an Oscar. That theme song, Carol Ann's theme, that's terrifying. That is. When it starts going into children voices, that's when it starts getting really, really terrifying. And at the end, they start laughing. And the laughing is scary. It really is. Like, I really want to shit my pants every time I hear that music. Hell, even my sister's like, no. Oh god. I'm trying to think now. And the sound design's good. Again, that got nominated for an Oscar. It's kind of funny though. Like, a good chunk, like the music and the special effects, were nominated, but they were beat out, ironically enough, by E.T., which came out the week before. And that's actually rather humorous. But yeah, and it's, what I really love about it though is it is a bit of a slow burn, but it has heart to it. This is a movie that's really, yes, it's scary. I mean, oh boy, is it scary. But it takes its time. It builds up the suspense. But it's also a bit of a family movie. Like, this movie is a family movie. This is meant for everyone to watch, including kids. I would show this to my kids. I would, if I had kids. And it's really, it just has that heart to it where I know I'm jumping the gun here, where I feel like the remake is going to fail. Like, remakes today don't have, a lot of remakes today don't have the heart that the original usually does. Like RoboCop, I liked it well enough as an action movie, but in terms of what a RoboCop movie is, it didn't have the satire, so it didn't have the heart to it. Same thing here. I just feel like the remake's not going to have the heart to it. This movie has heart. This movie is meant to last. This movie is meant to go, this is meant for everybody. This is meant for children. This is meant for adults. This is meant for your entire family. This is meant for everybody. So yeah. God, I'm tired. So yeah, I mean, that's about it for me. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the final score to Poltergeist, the original. Is a good old 8 out of 10. I really do love this movie. I do. I watch this movie all the time. This movie is great for Halloween. It's great. Honestly, it's great for every day. If you're in the mood for really having the shit scared out of you. So yeah. That's it. I will. Do I have another rewind soon? I think the next rewind is Jurassic Park, maybe. So I'll see you guys next time when I review the Poltergeist remake. Until then, I'll see you guys later. You have a wonderful night. Bye.